Now, I want to move on. Let's get to the Tupac business. Rest in peace, Tupac. Rest in peace, Notorious Big. You know what I mean? Um, if you are still in belief that Tupac got killed because he jumped on Orlando Anderson and he got killed in retaliation for jumping on Orlando, and you have no outside thoughts of that. You just think that Tupac got killed because he jumped on this gangbanger, and gangbangers don't play that. And he rode on Tupac. And how he found him and shot him is a whole other thing. But if you fail to realize that this thing was a setup, then it's really nothing more that I can say to you. But as these guys go on and on and on and on and do more interviews, more stuff comes out. Over the years, they fall apart, they fall out, and they start revealing more stuff that they didn't reveal when they was cool with this person. And then and some of it might just be that age is catching up to them and they want to come clean before they meet their maker, right? Now, that's the case in Mob James, I believe, right? I believe Mob James now has been bonked by Reggie Wright Jr. with no Vaseline, and he's finally realizing that uh Reggie bonked him with no grease, right? Because he's doing these recent interviews, and I don't know what happened to him, boy, because 9 years ago he didn't look like that, and then within 9 years, the brother looked like he done lost at least 100 pounds and about 20 teeth, right? Physically, he got to be having some type of health issues. You know what I mean? Like 9 years ago, bro. I know a decade is a long time, but Mom James looked like he's having some type of health issues. I don't know what it is, and I know in these interviews they don't ask those type of questions. They just ask the type of questions that get you locked up and incriminating yourself. They don't care about your health. All they want to do is give you a few dollars to get out there and tell whatever narrative they need you to tell to make sure that these crooked ass cops don't get dragged into this case. You know, here's a great observation for y'all, right? You got these dudes murder crap, right? And they keep talking about how they keep doing all these deep dives on Orlando, on Tupac, on Keefy D, uh a few of it's a lot of dirt deep dives they done, right? Let me show you a hardcore fact. This ain't no speculation. This is a hardcore fact, right? Now, this is how you know, or this is how I know that the police was involved in the Tupac and Biggie's murders, right? How does the murder crap dudes, right, do all these? deep dives. Even the Kenneth Boagany. They did all these deep dives on all these people, right? I'm gonna let y'all tell because I got the best audience in YouTube land, right? They did all these deep dives. Who didn't they do a deep dive on? Who are they protecting? I know my fellow Americans, he gonna get it quick, right? Who has they not done a deep dive on that was a suspect in the Biggie murder? Didn't I tell you he was gonna get it? Didn't I tell you? Reggie, right? So these guys over at Murder Crap, right? They do all these deep dives on everybody, but the main suspect, the number one suspect, that how they met how Greg Caden got dragged into all of this. They got dragged into Keefe D and all this. He went to Reggie Wright Jr. Reggie is the one that told him Keefe D and them killed Biggie. And they found that to be a lie. It ain't strange to y'all that these guys never did a deep dive on Reggie Wright Jr., a convicted felon, a federal convicted drug smuggling, drug trafficking, money laundering, convicted federal rat. You mean to tell me they even went as far as to do a deep dive on Kenneth Boagany, right? And they never did a deep dive on Reggie? What do that tell you? Who are they protecting? Who are they working with? Same thing with Vlad, right? Vlad employs Reggie, gives him a podcast and said, this nigga just came out of jail for selling drugs and was a cop. He was a cop. And none of them, as many lies as we caught Reggie in, as many lies as we caught Reggie in his Vlad interviews. You tell me these guys never do a deep dive on Reggie alone with all the lies that he told on the internet?